Hey everyone, welcome to Buick Outdoors. If you're new around here, my name is Sheldon Marion, and if you're not new around here, you've been here for quite a while, this spot where we're at might actually look pretty familiar, except the last time I was here, I was about 20 feet above my head in a boat fishing. We're out on Dunlevy Creek in Williston Lake, and for the last few years we've had an extreme drought out here. You can see over here where the high water mark is, where the low water mark is, and then where the water is today. But with that, it comes its own terrible consequences and problems and all that. But with it also comes some pretty cool opportunities, like being able to go hike along that ridge line over there and just kind of see what kind of rocks are out and about. It's a beautiful day here in April, so we might as well get outside and enjoy it. This is just insane at how low the water is. Right now I'm walking right along the low level, or the low water mark, and the last time I was in here I was able to bring my boat in all the way up there where pretty well that brown grass is. And this bay here was just full of water. There's people in here with like 24, 26 foot boats and fishing. And my boat is only a little 10 footer, but still, even right now, you might be able to come around that corner there, and that'd be about as far as you can go. So I'm curious to see what happens here this summer. If the water continues to stay low like this, it's gonna be a little dangerous, I think. But anyways, we're slowly making our way over here to this big wall. I call it a ridge line, but just a big rock wall over there. When I brought my boat in here, I nosed up to it in a couple of different spots, but with so much boat traffic coming in and out of here, I didn't stick there for very long. But today I don't think we're gonna have any problems with boat traffic. And yeah, so we're gonna go over there, spend a little more time there. Brought the hammer with me. Hopefully the dogs stay off the ice, and yeah, see what this lake has to offer. Well, we haven't quite made it over to the wall there yet. We're walking along this little bit of a landslide here, and we had to stop because what I'm finding already is all sorts of traces of coal and plant fossils. I think that's a little leaf here. There's some petrified wood in there, sticks and twigs and stuff. But then when you look up here, you can see all sorts of rocks that I'm sure will have just all sorts of mainly plant fossils, I think. So I'm gonna skewer around here and see what all I can find for a little bit. We'll mess around. I got my hammer here with me. Finally ordered up kind of a half decent rock hammer, and I'm just gonna see what we can find right here. And pretty well I'm gonna start here, and I'm just gonna work all the way over there until we get into that rock face. So yeah, this is gonna be quite the adventure for me today. I think it's just me and the pups out here today, so we got nothing but time. Well, there's definitely no shortage of plant fossils in this layer, and might be another one right in that rock over there. I think I'm pointing at the right one. Looks like there's one on the outer edge, and it's all in this kind of orangey rock with coal and everything like that. I want to say it kind of came from this layer right here. That might be a little bit lower. It's all covered in by this dirt and stuff, but it's right near the very top. And over there is another layer that I want to check out before we get over to that real low stuff and see if there's any shells and stuff like that in there. But so far I'm just finding a bunch of not real solid pieces of petrified wood and stuff like that, but you know, the small little sticks and twigs almost is what's been fossilized. So it's, you can see it, it's just not overly too cool. But anyways, we're gonna slowly make our way over there and see if we can find some more stuff. Well, more than what you've already seen. But yeah, I'm gonna grab my bag and my hammer and see if we can scoot across here and go check out some more of that stuff. Well, we made our little truck from over there to across here onto this slab, and so far I found a couple more pieces like this here. That might be some wood. It's pretty hard to tell with some of this stuff. But then there's this piece here, and I gotta tell you, this is probably one of the cooler pieces of plant fossil that I've ever found. And I'll show you what I mean here. So here, right here, this little section, you can see where the tree was, and right there you see a knot of a tree. And this might be another piece here, but this little bit here, that's one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen plant fossil wise. you don't get to see a knot like that very often. So to find this here, that's cool. I'm definitely gonna take some pictures of that. There's no way I can actually like chisel that out or anything like that. So yeah, we'll leave here with a video of it and some pictures, and hopefully somebody else comes down here and looks at that one day and goes, cool, you know. But yeah, this is another neat find, and we're gonna keep slowly working our way kind of where Rocky's going, and we'll eventually get over there. That might be, now that I'm here, that might be a little too steep, but whatever, we'll give her a go anyways. So we haven't made it too far. I'm just sitting beside the tree knot fossil, and right here, I'll see if I can get it in the sun. But you can see these real long lines. They almost look like a sweetgrass kind of a thing. And then also right here, we have this one. And you see kind of like those willow looking leaves there and there. Bunch of stuff. Hopefully right there the camera can see that pretty clear. And then here it's like, I don't know, it almost looks like pine needles and sticks. Right there's a little leaf. You know, and oftentimes when you start to see stuff like this, for me anyways, I kind of wonder if this stuff was attached to this tree, or if it was just, you know, kind of like what's above me. That got fossilized, broke off, rolled down this way, up over here, got fossilized, broke off, came over here. No, it's really, really cool. And now that I'm sitting here and I'm finding all this stuff too, I think I'm gonna go along this little face here and just see if there's anything protruding out from the side of that face. And because you can see these big slabs, they broke off from here. That might be something. But yeah, so before we move on, I think I'm going to do a little bit more investigating here and just see what else we can see around here. It's pretty cool stuff. Well, there's not a whole lot along this cliff face, but we do have that big joker there that I want to check out. So maybe what we'll do, we'll slowly make our way down there without hopefully falling and sliding a long ways. As you can see, this stuff here, it is really steep. But then all along here too, we got all these little bits of rocks are all broken off. And it's one of those things that when you're out here doing this, if you enjoy it or if you're just naturally curious, you can't help but stop just constantly, especially when you have this many fossils around. There's one there, there's a few on this one. It's nothing serious, but every time it seems like you get into these little pockets, you just find more and more. And one thing that I really want to look at over here, as long as I can get through this little minefield of sliding rock, is this one right there in particular. You can see where on the top of the surface, at one point in time, water used to go across it. You can see all the ripples. So I really want to check that out. And then also, I don't know how close I want to get to that big one, because it is not very stable in here at all, and the dogs are even having a hard time. I'm having a hard time too, just sitting here. I gotta brace myself so I don't go sliding down. But I'm definitely gonna check out that one slab, and then I might come back up and around. And I want to look at that so bad, but at the same time, I don't really trust it. But anyways, I'm gonna make my way over there and see. Before I get there though, I might get distracted yet again by another rock. Oop, easy now. Maybe there wasn't much. I seen this and this, but hey Rocky, go around, bud. No, you stay up there. Buddy, you're not. Well, anyways, here's that one slab. You can see where all the ripples are, where at one point in time water was going across this. And this thing here kind of has the same thing, where it's a bunch of dips in it everywhere. Who knows, maybe I'm touching dinosaur tracks. I highly doubt it, but you never know with this area. I'm gonna keep looking around, maybe get a bit of a better view over here of those other another sheet of ripples, and right here too. So they're definitely worth checking out anyways. So this one slab here that I'm looking at with all the ripples in it, the more I look, the cooler it gets. I'm not too sure what that was at one point in time, but right in here, here, there, you can see all sorts of little debris and stuff that all got fossilized within this sand or mud, whatever it was when it decided to take shape. And then this one here, the one I was joking about how it might be fossils or dinosaur tracks. I mean, it's not, but sure looks cool. I'm sure if I had a kid here, I could convince him that they were dinosaur tracks, but I highly doubt they are. I don't think they are. Sure is cool though. But we're gonna keep going. We're almost to the face over here, and yeah, I took all my pictures here that I want, and we're gonna keep on going. Well, we are almost to the cliff face over there, but the problem is it is like a cliff face. This stuff, it's already pretty steep, and over there it gets even steeper. So I don't know if we're exactly gonna be able to make it over there or not. One thing though is right here I found these chunks or whatever of plant fossils, and they're just loaded with them, including this one. Might be another fern. I found my first one just a couple of weeks ago. So what I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit here with my hammer, and I'm just gonna kind of hit some of these and see what else we can find. Like this one here, if I stand it up, take my hammer, and right here is a big long crack. So if I hit along that crack, well, without sending it down the hill, we can see if there's anything else inside, and it doesn't look like there is. See, that's just kind of shiny rock on the inside, so that one's a bit of a bust. This one, I don't even know if there's fossils on that one. No, just rock. This one here kind of looks the same. We might have some luck with this one because you got fossils on both sides. Oh, you see right there where my thumb is, there's a fossil there, and there's all sorts on the outside of this one. So we'll see what happens. I'll just lay her down. That's kind of an oddball one. Doesn't look like there's anything in between the layers, but on the on the top side and the back side there definitely is fossils. So that's kind of nifty how that kind of came together. And even right here, the camera might not be able to pick it up, but I can just barely see a little leaf there, and then some coal there, a bunch of stems and stuff. And this one, I think this will have some stuff in the middle. Oh yeah, look at that. All sorts of stuff in the middle of this one. Mainly kind of sticks, stems, a little bit of leaves in there. Maybe this piece here, I'll take that one home maybe. I haven't taken a fossil home in a long time. I keep leaving them for everybody else to find, but where I'm at here, I don't think too many people are gonna come here. I mean, if you do, good on you, but it's a bit of a hike if you're kind of working your way over, I guess. But yeah. Then we got this big slab here. I want to say this one's going to be loaded with fossils too, so let's stand it up. Try to stand it up. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we'll give her a go. Nothing on the inside. Kind of like that other one where on both sides there was fossils, but nothing in between. This one, it is loaded with fossils though. They're all real small fossils, but they are there. You know, I don't care who you are. This stuff, when you're out here doing this, like, this is just great. You know, the dogs can run around. You're outside, you're enjoying fresh air. You know, you're getting some sunshine. You're not cooped up in the house. And every once in a while, if you want to take something small home like this, you know, it's pretty nifty. Plus, it's a pretty cool conversation starter. Somebody asks, "Hey, where'd you find that?" Oh, well, I was out in Dunlevy when we were in a record drought, and I was able to go out to where the water is usually 10 feet high and chip away at a piece of rock and take it home. So yeah, pretty nifty. I'll throw it in my bag with my hammer, and it might make her home in one piece, but who knows. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to brave this stuff, and I'm just going to see how close I can get over there. I can't guarantee I'm going to make it, but heck, I'm going to try. Well, I think this is about as far as I'm gonna go. You can see it's pretty steep here. And also I got the dogs, they keep trying to follow me. And I'm kind of worried that if they trip and fall here, they're gonna tumble. That's about, I don't know, 80 feet or more down to the bottom right there. So, I think we're gonna call this about good enough and make our way back over there, see if we can find any more real cool fossils and whatnot. And yeah, then I might go out and along the little creek that's coming in here, I might cruise around in there for a bit and see if there's anything else that's worth finding. You know, places like this, natives have been here for however many thousands of years, and it's one of those places where you never know. They could have had a little settlement here, or some sort of a, you know, just a flat spot to kind of hang out and do their thing or whatever. So you never know. When the water is this low, you really never know what you're gonna find in the creeks and stuff. So who knows, maybe we'll find my first arrowhead, maybe we'll find nothing, maybe we'll find some more fossils. I don't know, but I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play it safe and make our way back over to the creek. So I'm on my way out and I had to stop because I found this big slab here, and you see it's just riddled with a bunch of these kind of willow looking leaves. And then all around here on all these other rocks, there's a bunch of sticks and twigs and stuff, and it's right beside that big boulder where when we were going over there, we came down here and went over the top of it and checked out those slabs or ripples. But you know, every time I see stuff like this, I'm always just kind of baffled and amazed at how this stuff was formed. You know, at one point in time, this was all just living, breathing stuff, and for some reason or another, there's a, I'm assuming, great big landslide that packed this all in with sand or some sort of mud or soft soil, and then just over millions and millions of years with the pressure and the minerals, it turned all of these living, breathing green leaves and sticks into stone. And you know, looking at this stuff too, you know, there's ferns, there's these, honestly it looks like kind of pine needles almost, and willows. Like, it's very similar to what's growing here now. You know, we have all these spruce trees, we have some birch, and you know, it makes you wonder, like, 50 million years ago, was the same stuff growing then as it is today? Because looking at the fossil records, which is literally right here, I'm touching the fossil records. This is our past, what used to be here, and to me it looks extremely similar. So it's too bad that we can't just go back in time to when like this happened and like watch it get buried and just see like what actually was here, and to see what the trees and stuff actually looked like back when this was still nice and green. You know, call me a bit of a nerd or whatever you want, but you know, to me this stuff is just absolutely fascinating. And you know, that's why lately I've been making so many videos about it, because I just want more people to not only get outside, but you know, kind of expand your knowledge a little bit. You know, everybody this day and age, we're all caught up in you know, social media and things like that, and nobody actually gets to go outside on a nice beautiful spring day, you know, not a cloud in sight, and actually live their life. So you know, if you guys get anything from this video, it's that I'm trying to encourage more people to go out and become passionate about something, and you know, just enjoy nature for what it is. And hopefully, you know, this will get at least 1 or 2 people out there. But anyways, we're gonna continue on and make our way back to the truck. Well, you guys, we made it back to the truck all in one piece. The dogs are good and tired. They had a nice little run around while I was sitting there picking at rocks and all that good stuff. Anyways, guys, really hope you enjoyed that video. I really hope that it gets you out and about, and you know, maybe head out to your own backyard, see what's kind of kicking around your neck of the woods. And if you enjoyed this video, hit like in the bottom corner there, leave me a comment or two, subscribe to the channel. Catch you on the next one.